Teen Wolf?
So tall.
Let me make.
Yeah, because you're not tall enough.
Yeah.
Let me make this. We're in a new city. Let me make this formal.
Okay.
Let me introduce, guys. This is Seattle. Seattle.
Guys.
Jensen Ackles. Thank you for coming.
Hi, guys. And Rob Benedict. Hi. How many first-timers? That always makes me so happy. They cannot kill us off. All those other shows, maybe, but for us, yeah, oh my God. This is awesome.
This is a big room.
I want you guys to think
What's
about...
up back there? What's up here?
It's like, left side? Right side. I want you guys to think, as this panel goes on, and we start talking about like dying and Lucifer and coming back to life, I want you to think about the random people who are visiting Seattle, walking down the hallways going like, what are they talking about in there? Well, it always makes me chuckle. Love you back. How are you? What's it? Yeah, I love Jensen too.
I love you. All right, now it's back to complete blindness. I can't see anything. We were saying earlier, this feels like I'm being arrested again. I mean, for the first time.
Every time I come to Seattle, I get arrested.
You ever been arrested?
Have I ever been a liar? I don't know. I don't think I have.
No?
I've done things I should have been arrested for, which we're not going to get into because I know somebody's bound to have a camera out there. Story time.
Story time.
Everybody sit cross-legged. Have you been arrested?
I wasn't processed.
Oh, I think I know the story actually.
Let's just leave it at that. No, I wasn't processed. I was face down on the side of the road though, with my hands behind my cuffed. That was a different story.
Sounds kinky.
Oh yeah, it was really kinky. Police officer's knee right in my back, and then my leg cramped up. It was a really bad situation.
Cramp, cramp, cramp.
I did. I fully cramped up, like right in the middle of being arrested. Yeah.
That's kind of a hard thing to play
He didn't seem to care. He didn't seem to care at all.
I wouldn't either. First and foremost, thank you guys. We've wanted to come down to Seattle for a long, long time. So I think because we had so much love here, I think we'll probably be able to come back to Seattle again. And for what it's worth, out of the two teams playing, I wanted the Seahawks to win. What? No. Yes.
Suck up.
If it can't be the Cowboys. Hey. Hey, can I get, Can I get just a show of hands? I had somebody tell me today that she and her daughter were the only two people from Australia, but I met two other people from Australia. Can I just get a, yes, there are more. See? More Aussies. How about this? Let's see who's truly Australian. Aussie. Yeah, I see, yep, there's some true Aussies in the house. So y'all are jumping across the pond together. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started.
That's code for question, please.
Question, please. Yeah.
Which way you want to? Let's go. You want to start over here? Let's start over here. Here.
the scissors. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
My question is, if you guys couldn't play Sam or Dean, is there any character on the show or creature you would want to portray?
I want to play Sam Hain from the Halloween episode. Do we have a hair fight?
So you wouldn't have to cut your hair is the only reason you want.
I also could kind of still be Sam something. It'd be easy for them to voice over just a Hain after, no, I'm just kidding. You know what? I don't know. Do you have people? No, I don't want to play Dean. I played Dean for 5 years. Rory. I still have the Doozy's Market apron to play with. Is it getting hot in here? Take it off? Y'all don't mind? Jensen, take it off.
What just happened? I'm blacked out.
That was the scariest thing that ever happened to me. Happy birthday to me! Misha? Bad joke, sorry.
Were you doing the wah-wah over there? Is that you can't drop the wah-wah and expect me to keep my clothes on. I'm not sure how any of you have clothes on right now.
They don't, it's dark.
See? Amazing.
I think I'm pretty happy with Sam. Thank you though.
Yeah, I guess I'll stick with Dean, although... Playing Rob Benedict's role wouldn't be half bad either. You just drop in once every 5 years.
Say a line.
Remind everybody who you are, and thanks for the check. See you later. Well,
Fair
anyway.
enough.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You got
Yeah.
it.
Hi.
Hi. Jared, I love you like a chihuahua, but my question's for Jensen.
Chihuahuas are very lovable.
I have
You've,
three. So that means I love you a lot.
is it hot again?
But my question is, since Dean has a slightly bad self-esteem issue, I wanted to know what you thought. If Dean had to choose his best quality, what would it be? And what you as Jensen would say Dean's best quality was?
His taste in music. That was an easy one. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Are you cheating? Is that both of the answers?
Wait, there was two questions? What?
Dean would say his best quality was, and what you would say.
Then yes.
Thank you.
I'm not changing that.
Hey, you got it flowing.
Hi.
Hi.
What's it like having animals on set? Because in the past we've seen many scenes with animals, including Cass's interrogation with the cat.
I'll say this. I am an animal lover. I have 2 dogs and big animal fan. I don't have 3 chihuahuas, but I would love them. That having been said, having animals on set is miserable. Miserable. because
Miserable's a strong word.
miserable is a strong word. Putrid is a. It's the way a TV show films. You film an episode in 8 days, and you need to be able to go. You need to be able to get stuff in 1 or 2 takes. And animals, just by virtue of their animals, don't always want to do what they don't want to be famous, right? So they're like, I'm not going to hit my mark. Their owners get the paycheck anyway, so they have no motivation. So sometimes a scene that should take 30 minutes takes 4 hours, just because it's God. Yeah, or just doesn't properly know how to cooperate. It gets really difficult, and then you end up kind of more concerned about making sure the animal does the thing. And inevitably, in the supernatural show, it's not like a dog runs across the parking lot. It's like the dog shakes the hand and then goes to the pillow, bites the pillow twice, goes and brushes. You're like, how do you get a dog to do that? Like, it could be, it could be a human in a dog outfit, and it still would be difficult. And so I just think it's we call it one of the anchors. We have these kind of code words where it's something that's going to take a lot of time to take care of is called an anchor, because it slows us all down. So it's one of the anchors. It's fun to watch, but it's really hard to make a TV show. Misha. Misha's an anchor. Anchor Collins. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It's with the amount of script that we're packing into 8 days is already challenging from a producing standpoint. Just logistically, there's a lot of locations, there's a lot of scenes, there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of dialogue. When you throw really animal and children. And I mean small children.
We love children.
And we love children. And because then the entire production becomes about, okay, how can we all have to cater to this dog, because if somebody's working too loud, it might get distracted. If somebody's moving behind the camera, it might get distracted. So everybody has to be kind of on pins and needles, and it just makes production that much longer than it already is, and it's already super long. So nothing against the animals themselves, it's just, it doesn't make our lives any easier for sure.
And by virtue also of let's use dogs for instance. If a dog is trained by a very competent trainer, the dog is usually focused on that trainer, laser focused. So if the camera's here and the trainer's there, and Dean or Sam are supposed to be talking to the dog, and we're over there, the dog is just like this, looking at the trainer, and we're like, and so it's really difficult for them to then switch loyalties to some dudes wearing makeup they've never seen.
Well, yeah, and if we had time, or if there was a recurrent, if this was a movie, for use an example, I Am Legend, when Will Smith had that dog there. He spent a ton of time getting to know that dog, and that dog built a trust. We don't have that luxury, so it can be difficult. But anyway, we love animals. We just don't like working with them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to start, you made a note about the random people passing us today. Yesterday I was dressed in the full Dean and the Lark outfit.
Good for you.
But I was in the full wig and the makeup and the shield and the sword, and the elevator opened and these 4 suburban couples were looking at me. And I just had to step in and turn around, and it was very cool.
Freedom!
And one of them eventually leaned over and just went, "What's going on at this weekend?" So that was fun.
Please tell me your response was, "I lost a bet."
I should have said that, yeah. No, I just kind of went, ha ha ha, and got off the elevator.
I will kill you. You see this sword? It's real.
My question's for Jensen. I was wondering if you could give us a little context behind the video you and Misha and Catherine tweeted of the cat video.
That was funny. Yeah. That was really funny.
So, somebody...
Did everybody see it?
That's frightening. Somebody sent me, these. What's up with the cat videos, people? No. For those of you who are on the interweb, there's lots of cat videos out there. Well, somebody sent me one, thought it was funny. I looked at it, I chuckled, and it was the cat video that was. So I showed Misha, he chuckled, and Catherine saw it, she chuckled, and then it was her idea. She's like, "You guys should do like a human reenactment of this," and we were, oddly enough, waiting for Jared. So,
See, you owe me a thank you.
Jared was handling a phone call, so we had a few minutes, and so we were just standing there on set, and Catherine grabbed the phone, and we just did it, and then she all of a sudden started editing it and like doing super slow-mo and then speeding it up, and I'm like, "My God, how do you?" Like, "Oh, right, you're 18. You know everything about an iPhone." And then she posted it, and we laughed and showed a few of the crew members, and then next thing you know, it was like the views like shot up, and I'm like, "Well, I just recreated a cat video."
Will you give us?
That's a highlight. That's a highlight. That's a career highlight right there.
While you're giving context to tweets, will you give us the context of your picture in the green thong? Picture from Misha. Yes, we did. Delete it. Delete it. Who deleted it?
Nothing gets deleted from the internet.
Go back. Go back.
I'm not seeing anything. What the?
He genuinely had no idea. He thought it was going to
I apologize for Misha. You know what's funny is his manips are getting better.
That's true. He's finding the better ones now.
Well, I'm just gonna go on record to say that was not me. It may have been my face, but that was not me. Although, really good, like,
Good manip.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. I'm not mad.
Disturbing, but impressive.
The whole block of cheese.
Cliff, you can take that off your screensaver.
Thank you for your question.
Thanks.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm actually from Vancouver, so I've had the chance to see you guys on location a couple times. And I've noticed that, more specifically with Jensen, there is quite a few eating scenes. And I was wondering, because you have to do at least half a dozen, it seems, every time I see you. Do you guys ever get sick of doing something because in the show you've had to do it so many times?
Yeah, eating's pretty tough sometimes.
Even when it's something you enjoy eating, like if it's a piece of pizza or a hamburger or a donut or something where if you ate it casually, it would be rather enjoyable. To have to do it on camera, knowing you're going to have to do it time and time again, you learn how to... Didn't we just do a scene with Travis? We were eating the tacos or something, and he's like eating, like, dude, you're going to not...
Yeah, listen, pal. Coming from experience, you're not going to want to eat this much in the master shot because you're going to have to continue to do it over and over. Yeah, we've kind of found ways to, maybe have one bite, then that's it. What? Yeah, great. Hi, whatever.
3.1415.
Of course, yeah.
9265357.
keep going.
Keep going, nerd. I will say that I think the worst was the turducken. That almost sent me over the edge.
Color. It was the color of it.
It was a turkey burger, I think.
No, it was like a turkey veg. It was like a weird congealed.
It was messed up. Oh yeah, no, it was.
And it had a leak.
No, it was. They had created it. They had they're like, listen, this is gonna be. It can't look like anything we've seen before. So they actually got, I think, a catering company to come and design something. And there was like lentils and quinoa and
It's quino.
It's quinoa.
whatever that stuff is. But it was this patty, and it was bad. Oh, I got you, didn't it? Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me and bringing that horrible memory back up.
I'm very sorry. Thanks.
It's all right.
All right. Hi.
Hi. First of all, I want to say thank you guys for coming to Seattle and for everything. My question is, are there any developments you wanted to see your characters go through, but you haven't got the chance to do yet?
It'd be fun to see them retire. On a beach.
Not retire, vacation. I would like to explore a hunter's vacation. Maybe they win like a 2-week cruise or something to the Bahamas. Or Vegas.
You can't cruise to
They
Vegas.
go to Vegas anyway.
Wait, let's take a 2-week cruise to Vegas. I'm not sure how You know what I will say? There was a scene at the beginning of this season, I think it was the episode with the sister werewolves, where we were sitting having a beer. We ended up doing an ice bucket challenge that day, remember? But it was Sam and Dean sitting in like lawn chairs with some sunglasses on, drinking beer, taking a moment. Yeah, and as simple as the scene was, I was like, we should see some of this. I think we should see more of that, and I think we should see more of Sam and Dean training. Steven thinks he's all tough with his salmon ladder. I can do it faster. So that'd be a lot of fun.
So man, I'm getting older. I don't need to be training on
It
camera.
would be our photo novels.
Oh, in that case.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hi.
Hey, I was wondering what real-world problems or annoyances you think the boys might have faced on hunts that we just don't get to see on the show.
Traffic. We have never seen Sam and Dean hit traffic.
Yeah, can you imagine Dean in like bumper to bumper traffic? You want to talk about some road rage?
Like on I-5 at like 4 p.m. Heading anywhere. Sam and Dean like, what is going on?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. I see Dean like getting out with a Biggerson's cup and just slamming it into some guy's front windshield. Yeah, traffic, that's a good one.
I think traffic is probably. I would actually like to see that. I think it'd make for a funny scene. It would probably be difficult to film.
Or kind of along the similar lines, getting lost and arguing over like the map. Stopping for directions. Nah, you never see that. Yeah.
That'd be great. You'd get out to get directions, then just walk inside and not get directions. Come back. I got directions.
I got jerky. No, you didn't. You just got me jerky. That's all you got.
No, I asked for directions. No, you didn't.
Why wouldn't Sam just use
Thank you.
GPS?
Hi there, my name is Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
First, I just wanted to thank you guys. You guys have been in my life for 10 years. I know I'm not, really in my life, but you've been in my life since I was 24, so I've grown up with you guys a little bit, and I want to thank you because you guys mean the world to me. So,
Thank you.
my question is did you ever think the fandom would get so big and so loyal and become so close-knit to where they help each other out and where they become just like one person because we're so close-knit?
No. No, this is, we never imagined this. We never could have imagined this. This has been an experience you know, a once in a lifetime experience for us as well. You know, to be on a show that is so satisfying to be a part of, and to have made relationships with people that are, you know, truly fulfilling, and to also have this as part of your family it's truly something. It's truly something we could have never dreamed of, but now that we're here, it's like it is inspiring and humbling, and it blows us away constantly. So thank you.
Yeah, and I hope you guys know, and this is not, you know, this is not publicity, or I'm not trying to brown nose, but we legitimately wouldn't be here if y'all weren't here. So, no, thank you. If it weren't for y'all banding together and spreading the word and doing all that, we wouldn't exist here. So, we love you too. We love you. I guess I said it first. So, we love you one, y'all love us two. We love you three. Thank you very much.
Thank you, I love
Thank
you
y'all.
guys.
Love you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Abby, and I was wondering if you could be any Disney princess.
I've given this a lot of thought. I'd have to be Jasmine. What are you laughing at, Elsa?
I could show you the world.
We were walking yesterday. Remember we were walking through downtown and the guy was playing, there was a guy playing a flute like downtown by the Comic-Con, and we were walking to lunch or something. And it was 3 or 4 notes, and Ackles was like, dude, that's your jam. And I was like, don't dog Aladdin. He's like, is it really Aladdin? Yes.
I was joking. I didn't, because obviously it was just an instrumental. And I'm like, hey, check it out. He's playing your jam, not even knowing. And he's like, yeah, it's Aladdin. Yeah, I would. He's actually right. I would have to be Elsa, only because my soon-to-be 2-year-old daughter is obsessed with her, and I think that if I have any chance of gaining more affection from her, I would have to dress with one giant blonde braid.
Thank you.
Thanks for embarrassing the hell out of me just now.
I'm gonna also take a side note. You are awesome. That was awesome. She was like jumping up and laughing the whole time. She's like, who are you gonna be? That gives me a smile, so thank you.
It used to be superheroes. Now we're
Now
doing
it's
this.
It's true.
Jensen, your boots are amazing.
That's right. For those of you in the back who didn't hear her, she said, we already are superheroes. Just wanted to make sure you heard. Hi.
Okay, sorry, I'm really nervous. So if Sam and Dean, knowing what they know now and having the skill sets they have now, were entered into the Hunger Games, what do you think?
What do you think the outcome would be?
I'm fairly certain that Dean would win. I mean, have you seen his appetite? What is it, like an eating competition? Like hamburgers and pies or something? Because I would clean up.
You know, it's Kobayashi. They dip the hot dogs in the water.
Yeah, with the hot dogs and then oh yeah, no, Dean would, he would at least second place.
I have a funny story. We were in Boston for a convention many years ago, and you didn't make it, but Jason Mans was there, and we ended up hanging out. And I think I had an extra day there or something. I didn't leave until the next evening. And so he was over, and we were having a beer in the hotel room or whatever. And he was like, dude, I gotta make a confession. I was like, what? He goes, I bought the Hunger Games and I read them. And I was like, that's okay, man, thanks for sharing. And he goes, they're barely English, but they're fun. And I was like, all right. And so the next day I went for a walk, and I walked into the Harvard bookstore, and asked for Hunger Games. It was a bunch of collegiate, like academic, very bright people looking at me like,
we don't serve your kind.
And they're Bostonites also, so they already didn't like it. I think the Winchesters would win. You know? Yeah. But I think they get along with catnip.
Oh yeah, no, Dean will eat catnip. He's not like, it doesn't have to be human food. Cat food, dog food, like, if it's a contest, I will go to town. What's that?
You're in the wrong game.
You said Hunger Games, right? Yeah, I mean, we just had lunch, so I'm good right now. But in theory, clean house. No problem. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Grace. I was just wondering if, in the execution of Stomp, if the Castiel and Colette parallel was a big part of the plot, or it was just something that happened.
Which one was that episode again?
The one where Dean killed Kane.
Oh, is that what it was called? Executioner Song?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. That's a great book.
This is a good episode. I stabbed you in the thigh. Yes.
Yeah, it still hurts. I wonder if that'll make the gag reel. Yeah, I got.
No, because you didn't react. Because you have no feelings.
Inside,
you're dead inside.
Yeah, dude, I went to hell. I came out soulless.
And for those of you who don't know, he went to catch me after Dean killed Kane, and I had a very large, rather pointy knife in my hand that went right into his thigh. And he didn't even react. He grabbed me and finished the scene. He's like, ow. And I'm like, yeah. This is in your leg.
It was, so he comes down, he came down the stairs, right? And Cass and Sam were waiting. That's his knife. That's Kane's knife. He's holding Kane's knife. And he's coming down, and Sam can tell he's about to fall, so I go to catch him. And that went right to my, and I was sort of like, and they're like, cut. Yanked it out, and I was like, he goes, dude, I got you. I was like, yeah, I think he got me. There was a hole in the pants, and
it was
dark spot.
with blood.
Dark spot was spreading. I had to get well, luckily I had a tetanus booster, I guess, but yeah, I still have a hole in my
My knives are clean.
And then they wrapped up, and then we had to shoot more, but there was still blood coming out, and so they had to wrap it with gauze. But all that did was make so now blood was coming out like right here and like there. It was like,
that wasn't a good wrap job.
Yeah, the hole in my leg is fine, but outside of the gauze is still weird.
I'd say it was almost a half inch
it got on.
into your quad there. That was a good one. Anyway,
that was your question,
yeah,
right?
that was our highlight of that episode.
What were you asking about?
If the Castiel and Colette parallel was part of the plot, or if it just kind of happened.
I'll let you take this one.
I think she really wanted to hear from you.
I think that the parallel was on purpose. I mean, I think that one of the things our writers do very well is play opposites and parallels, perpendiculars and parallels, for you mathletes out there. And we see it a lot. We see it often with Sam and Dean. You know, like we saw Sam, for instance, in season 4, going through this change because he was becoming more powerful than he really knew how to take hold of. We kind of see that with Dean right now. We see the other brother. So they play a lot with how different characters will react in similar situations. So I think you noticing the parallel is a kudos to you, because I think it was there on purpose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So when we see a really powerful and moving scenes on screen, we can really feel a connection to it and almost like picture ourselves in that moment. And I was curious when you guys are shooting, do you guys feel connected to those really emotional scenes, or does all the lights and the lines and the strict kind of rules that you have to follow in your marks make it hard?
I feel like there are two types of actors. I feel like there are actors who try to find the reality and play it, and I feel like there's a type of actor who tries to just show the camera what they think that would look like. I think Jensen and I both are the former. I think we really, speaking for myself, I love Sam. I think he's pretty cool. So, but I try to remain true to Sam and do for him what he's done for me and help him share his feelings like he's been able to help me share my feelings. So when I'm doing a scene, you do find a tunnel vision and you kind of get into the moment, and it's just whether it's me and Dean or me and Cass or me and Mark Shepard at the end of season 8 and that kind of zone. Like you certainly find that zone. That's kind of how I operate.
Similar answer, a little more technical. I would say that Jared and I, we've been doing this for a little while now, and so the hitting of the marks, the finding the, making sure that we're in the right light, that we're, that the camera can see us properly, and all those technical aspects that go into making a scene on camera, we become very, very comfortable with, and it's almost second nature to us. So we are emotionally available for the scene, the dialogue, and the character connection, and whatever it is. And I think that's what that helps us to not have to think about hitting our mark, and to not have to think about I was supposed to move on that line. All of that has become very second nature to us, and it's helped us be able to be more available emotionally to the characters. So I think that's. Would you agree?
As long as there are no animals on set.
Yeah, then you're just waiting for the dog to bark, and then you're going to deliver your line. So, yeah.
Well, you guys are phenomenal at it, so
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I was just wondering what was Demon Dean's favorite activity to do?
Karaoke. Drunk karaoke.
Just like all y'all on Friday.
Yeah, we hear things.
Yeah, we saw the videos. Just kidding.
Demon Dean was just kind of a carefree, just lovable teddy bear kind of a guy. So he was happy doing whatever he wanted to do. Mostly drunk karaoke.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. You'll have to excuse us. We can't really see you, but you do look like a Leviathan.
Yeah, it is.
Can you come closer? Here, you guys need to see this. Here, watch your step. Watch your step. Okay, turn your face to the camera. Horrible breath, by the way. What's your question?
Okay, first of all,
I'll have to look away for this.
Okay, that's a lot better. Well, now you're just on stage with us, and now it's awkward.
okay, my question was,
Yes.
First of all, you have such a huge impact on me, my mom, and my sister. My mother is in love with you. Jensen. She talks about you all the time.
Does he wear a Dean mask? No.
So my question was, we can't really wrap around how Dean, the character, would have such a fabulous body when he eats enough food all the time.
You know why? Because it's lentils and quinoa.
Quino. It's quino.
I know how to say it, I just refuse to say it.
And or eat it.
Sorry, your question.
So I was wondering, and I'm sure my family was wondering, what are your diets like? How similar are they to your characters' diets?
I eat like Dean, you eat like Sam.
Basically.
Don't overheat.
Yeah, it's actually true. I would say that Jensen probably eats a little more healthy than Jared does. And it's not that Jared chooses bad. He just eats whatever's in front of him.
I would win the Hunger Games.
Yeah, he'd be the ringer. I'd bring in, listen, I will go to town, but I've got a secret weapon. I would say I'd say that's Jensen's a little bit more conservative with the fat intake than Dean, but it's so fun. Those taquitos are so good. Hi.
I have a kind of a two-part question for you, and the first part's kind of weird, but in Black, I noticed when Dean was putting his shirt on, you have a scar on your left shoulder in the same spot that Tom Hanks got cut in My Bloody Valentine. So I was wondering if it's from that.
Prove it. Let me see.
I have
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, hang on. I just gotta check this out.
So wait, a scar on my left shoulder. You might be seeing things.
Oh,
Now we're just scrolling through our photos right now. Oh, that. Yes. That was a birthmark.
Oh. What is it? Now I gotta see it.
Yeah, that's just a birthmark on my shoulder right there.
Oh, funny.
All right, enough.
Sorry, the second part to my question was, would you ever want to do a part 2 to My Bloody Valentine?
Sure.
My Bloodier Valentine?
Yeah, I would. I think they left it open for there to be a sequel, but the phone hasn't rang, so.
The phone has. He's just been on set working. Ring it. The phone has ringed, but he was on set eating quino.
I was wondering if you could make an episode or write an episode in any way, what would it be and how would you make it?
I think this is going to go back to a previous answer we had. The beach. Yeah. Vacation, Winchester style.
I think that would be fun, because we have the boys every now and again kind of tease that they're going to, either Sam or Dean is like, we need some time off. We need to do something. And inevitably, 5 minutes into the episode, we find out that something has happened and we have to go fix it. I would love to see just how uncomfortable Sam and Dean are with time off. Sitting in traffic, heading to the airport or something, going through security and having a bunch of...
Putting Dean on a plane again.
Putting Dean on a plane.
Yeah, it would be just like a slice in the life of the Winchesters, as opposed to like going out on some big massive hunt. That being said, I would also, and I think I've said this before, be a cool crossover episode. Would be fun to write or to be a part of. Hang on. When we know the show's done, Winchesters roll into town and wipe out all the Vampire Diaries.
Or we go to Stars Hollow and someone's like, Dean, and then you turn around. Yeah, a crossover would be fun. I think a crossover would be amazing. We always want to cross. Arrow would be a fun crossover. Doctor Who, Walking Dead.
We'd show up, we'd get tossed into their universe, we'd show up and be like, guys, they're moving so slow, what's the problem? How is this a threat?
Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Huh?
Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Yeah, we go in and wipe all them out. we do a housewife tour. We just go from city to city. And then we go on that wrap-up show with that gray-haired guy.
Yeah, what's his name? He's
What's his name? Anderson Cooper?
Andy Cohen.
Yeah, that guy.
Why do you know so much about that?
I speak
Wives.
Cooper.
And I have a wife who watches TV.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
That got crazy.
Hi. Sorry, it's intimidating being up here.
We can look away.
No.
Look away.
So, I wanted to thank you for the campaign you did for Always Keep Fighting shirts. I've been struggling with those issues my entire life, and so to see someone that I admire so much doing an effort towards that just blew my mind, and I love it so much, so thank you.
Thank you.
And my question was kind of for the both of you. If you had any advice, what would you give in terms of, I guess, getting people to keep moving forward?
It's a serious question. Don't you dare apologize. I would say that come here. Turn the house lights on. Come here. Look out there. You're not alone. For those out there, and to touch on what you said, thank you all so much for your support with the t-shirt campaign. We raised a lot of awareness, a lot of money.
But more importantly, thank you for your support with one another, because that is truly a mind-blowing thing. It's an amazing thing to see. And
I think if Sam and Dean have learned anything on Supernatural, is that you can't do it alone, or it's not worth it to do it alone. So they're learning the hard way. So thank you, and thank you for your bravery to come up and say that. You're not alone. Hey.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Barbara from Tumwater, and this is my first convention.
Welcome.
Anyway, I've wondered for a long time, once you kill the monster of the week, what happens to the meat suit?
We have a cleanup crew.
Often it's salted and burned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say in general it's salted and burned. That's the best way to confirm.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about that too, like, you know, from a possession or a ghost or whatever, and then there is a meat suit that's left over. You know, what do we do with that? And I think that if we were a 3-hour episode kind of show, we would be able to show you that. But because we're confined to 42 minutes, we have to just assume that we've taken care of it properly, or that somebody else has come along. You also got to remember, the Winchesters have a pretty big network of other hunters and other people that can help them do certain things when they need to. So there might be a hunting cleaning crew. There's a good show.
Stay off.
You heard it here, I get credit. Yeah, so unfortunately we don't have time to show all of what they do, but that is a good question. Yeah.
Thank you and welcome.
Hi there.
So I know in the past a lot, Sam had a lot of darkness inside him, and I just wanted to know if you could see it like coming back, and if so, like how would it progress?
Sam? Sam does have a lot of darkness. So does Dean. And I think I think it's one of the themes that, as long as Supernatural's alive, that theme is going to be around. I mean, both of these guys are struggling with their demons, or struggling with their past. Neither of these guys have a very orthodox upbringing, you know, and I think they have some pain that they're trying to deal with, and I think they've found out over and over again, and they're thick-skulled, so they have to keep finding out that the best way to kind of deal with their pain is to continue to help each other and help others. So I think we will see Sam get dark. I know we do a little bit this season that you haven't seen yet. So yeah, I think you'll see it from Sam and Dean both. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
So I have a question for Jensen. Sorry, Jerry.
That's all.
In the real world, do you love hugs?
Me? Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome.
Good. So first of all, thank you so much for being so great about the flower crown photo op. That was fantastic.
Thank you for letting me wear my own.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Jensen, for choosing the pink one.
Yeah, that was awkward, wasn't it?
So my question was for both of you. It was, what advice do you have for me if I'm aspiring to be an actress, and that's what I really want to do, but I've never been in a show before, I've never acted before, and I'm really terrified to do so. What advice do you have for me?
Why do you want to be an actor?
I want to be involved in something big. I want to entertain people. I feel like I just want to release that part of me. I feel like I'm a really good actress, even though I've never really done anything.
I like the confidence.
Thank you.
I was going to say have confidence, but you got it. I would say, as I would say with anything, first off, every actor at some point in time hadn't been in a show or in something. So whatever age you start, whether you're 5 years old or 50 years old, I would say keep working on your craft. Fall in love first with storytelling, whether it's to one person or to a million people, and get better. You know, the more you do it, the better you'll get. Fancy that. But you don't have to be an actor. You don't have to sit in your room and just start talking to the wall. But it's like with any art, whether it's singing or playing guitar or playing drums or drawing or writing, the more you do it, the more you find out what your voice is and what your voice can be and how you can tell the stories you're passionate about. I think this show has given, I know it's given me an opportunity, but it's certainly given both of us an opportunity to find and fine-tune who we want to be as a performer and as a public figure. And but that's because we're doing it, 12 hours a day. So don't focus on the size of the audience. Focus on your work, and then the audience will find their way.
All of that. I think there's two kind of surefire way. Your local community theater. Get on stage in front of an audience and see if it's for you. If that's not the kind of situation you want to be in, there's also make up your own content and do a web series. And then look at the feedback. Oh, yes, somebody said web series. Case in point.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
Look at that, you said web series and now here.
Let me just go outside and hang out. Web series.
You said web series? That's right.
I'm quite saying I heard web series.
We heard our cue.
Was it? Don't mind us, we're just web series. I mean, it's witty.
We're good.
Hi.
Y'all are a couple kings of ca.
I just wanted to say that y'all are really important to just my entire family, because I'm watching Gilmore Girls with my mom and she loves you, Jerry.
Thank you.
and I came here with my dad, and I'm rewatching the series from the beginning with him. So that's not part of my question, but
No, but I appreciate it.
but my question is, you've been doing this for a while now, and you have a few fans scattered around here and there. I mean, not too many, because it's not like this is a cult classic that, you know, has millions of followers. But so my question is, what has been your favorite fan experience so far?
I want you to pick one out so you can insult every other fan.
Is this for each of us?
Yeah.
You're really paid for you.
You're painted to a corner here, gents.
Like and love.
My favorite fan experience in general? That's really difficult. I love
Me. Thanks, bud.
You know what? For me, what is really amazing is, and this is going to sound like the company line or something, but I love meeting fans who have met like their best friends through a shared fandom of something. And I think you're pointing to yourself a star, and that's awesome. So to me, that's really special, and it goes back to prior questions, and it goes back to the t-shirt campaign, it goes back to kind of the theme of Supernatural. But I think that's really special. I was a very lucky kid, and I'm a very lucky adult. You know, I have a brother who's my best friend, and I have a sister who I love to death, who a lot of y'all met, and my parents are married and live in the house that I grew up. I mean, I had the road paved for me to have a pretty happy life, and it's been pretty happy. But I know a lot of people out there weren't blessed with the same easy route that I was blessed with. And so I love seeing how a shared passion for something begets a lifelong friendship. So I think that, and I've had it happen a couple times. I'm really flattered, but I love that. So if you're out there. Shackles.
I'd say anytime that I can sit and talk with you all is a favorite experience of mine. That's gonna sound general, but it's true. I could literally sit up here and, I mean, if we could get comfortable. If we could scrap the autographs and scrap the photos, so I would just stay up here and answer every one of your questions if I could. Daryl here won't let me.
No, I won't. You know why?
What?
Because it's time for... Oh, it's the last question. Last question. Very last question. Last question. The last question of the panel bit, which used to be a surprise, I literally, we started the music and she was like, just walked up here. Like she was like, oh, right, that bit. Okay, not a surprise. Last question of the panel, sure.
Hi.
Hi.
Everybody say hi to Alicia.
I'm Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi. It's my first convention.
Well, you got the hot seat.
Yeah, I did. Wow. Can I just preface this by saying that you two are both incredibly stunning in person?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Robbie and I tried. Robbie and I tried.
Hey, good choice on the lookout. Thank you. Carry on, please.
Yes, of course.
Keep prefacing.
Keep prefacing. Jensen, you're like carved from marble.
Did you guys hear that? Hey, keep it down. Keep it down over there.
And I had a photo op with you this morning with my friend Lauren. Hi.
Hi, Lauren.
And afterwards, I made a post on Tumblr and I said, if Jensen answered your question in his Godiva chocolate voice, then you are pretty much planning your own funeral in your head.
Wait, I missed that. What was it again?
If I answered your question,
So because you did answer my question in the photo op with your Godiva chocolate boys. Yeah.
What is it?
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Is this the last question or the last
Oh, no, sorry. Jensen wanted me to preface. Keep on prefacing.
Yeah, well, Jensen's not the boss of this stage.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so my question is, I was wondering if you guys are aware that Misha likened working you two to riding a Tasmanian devil and a horse. And
who's the horse?
Jensen's the horse. And I was wondering.
And don't let his height fool you.
Talk about your all-time backfires.
Yeah, he really regretted answering the question. But I was just wondering.
I like to, in times like this, I like to practice compassion. So, remember I said it was really difficult working with animals? Because they probably don't have the levels of comprehension that like Jensen and Jared do, Richard or Rob or whoever else.
Or any comprehension.
Yeah. I would say he's just a little below that. But he's fun to laugh at.
Like a sloth.
Hey, here you go, yes. Knock knock. Interrupting sloth.
And there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the last question. Jason Padalecki and Jared Eccles. By the way, reminder, aside